Hi, Ashley. (2010) Onondaga Community College, BOCES Region, Auburn, New York, practical nurse graduation. Ashley Treat graduating from Practical Nursing School. This is the start of the ceremony, marching into the room, getting roses, and lining up for their graduation and diplomas. Nikki.
Hi! I didn't know you guys were going to make it! Where are they?
Back here.
Good evening, and welcome to the LPN graduation ceremony here at the CUE Onondaga BOCES. I'm Stacey Shahadi, and I'm the Director of Adult Continuing Education here at the BOCES. And I want to thank you all for coming. As I was standing here, somebody said, look at all these people out here. And we want to give you a round of applause for your patience and support of these students throughout the past 11 months through their trials and tribulations of getting to this spot today. So thank you. Being an adult student is one of the hardest jobs because these folks go back to school after some time off from being in the educational process. And they're not just students. They're mothers and fathers and family members. They're employees. And they have other jobs besides being a student. And it's very difficult to balance those. And they really deserve a round of applause for making it here today. But being a nursing instructor has its struggles too. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the nursing faculty we have here at the BOCES and thank them for all of their hard work and dedication to the students in the program. Ann Bishop, Coordinator of Health Occupations here at the BOCES. Laura Cuff, Nursing Instructor. Joan Sagona, longtime nursing instructor here at the BOCES. Mark Satterley, nursing instructor. Karen Hardum, clinical instructor. At this time, I'd like to ask Deb St. Martin to take a step forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, if you would please stand.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to Mr. William Speck, our district superintendent, for the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. And what a great turnout it is here this evening. It looks like as we continue this event, we may be moving into the state fair or adding bleachers here. Please excuse my bad, graduates. I'm going to try to address you, but them too. So, first of all, a big welcome to each one of you, and I think Ms. Shahade said it best. This has been a very, very intensive year. We understand what you went through, and it was an incredible thing to do with everything else that you balanced in your life. A good thing to remember is this sellout crowd deserves a lot of that recognition too, and I know that you know that in your hearts, because these family and friends assisted you to accomplish everything. So thank you for all of them. Miss Bishop, who stepped out just for a minute, I'm going to embarrass her a little bit. We were sitting there just a second ago, and she said, "Oh my God, I don't have my shoes on." So when she comes back, make sure you appreciate the shoes that she's running out to put on. I guess the stress of the moment, everybody forgets something, but Miss Bishop and the staff are truly remarkable, remarkable people. They have pretty much everyone's going to make an attitude when they start this group a year ago. And we're just so proud because we believe if we set that standard, these students will rise to it, as evidenced this evening. There's some other special people here that I want to welcome, and that's our Cayuga Onondaga BOCES Board of Education members. These folks are very unusual. They dedicate hours upon hours of sitting with us, helping us with board policies, making sure that our budget's balanced so that we can build these programs and these successes this evening on the stage can actually be celebrated. And I'm going to recognize each one of those. We have Catherine Carlson over here to my left from Skaneateles.
Mommy's going to graduate, huh? She's going to be a nurse. See her?
Board member from Weedsport, next to her.
Do the big thumbs up.
We have our brand new board member here, Mr. Bill Andre from Auburn, his first night on the Cayuga Onondaga BOCES.
All right.
We have Mary Schooley, long-standing board member here with the BOCES board from Union Springs in the back. Marilyn Bear from Fort Byron, again another veteran board member here present. And last but not least, representing Moravia is Doug Hart from Moravia. Thank you very much. We have a board meeting that's about to begin at 7 o'clock, so if you hear a few doors open and we see these people leave, understand we have responsibilities upstairs that we have to attend to. And I'm sure many of them would probably prefer to stay here and celebrate, but we just can't do that. Tonight's a great evening, and our students are here because they demonstrated many, many abilities. But a few that I want to mention is the ability to see things through. And that's very difficult because as we grow older as adults, we get caught up in our work expectations, our family expectations, and we begin, what I like to say is, living very thinly but very broadly because our lives get so busy. But when you start this program, you have to make a big adjustment. You have to learn deeply, and you have to call upon resources, not only your intellectual resources, but resources of your heart. So we understand what that took. You had to make difficult decisions. You had to bring a balance to your life. And a lot of that balance was